Hi guys, welcome back. You need to scooch you over more.
Shoot.
Or scoot up more. Or you should move the thing up more. This is why we need a tripod. So I guess my next paycheck is going to a tripod that we can't find because probably your brother touched it and broke it and probably threw it away and didn't tell anybody.
Alright, and the week 4 is in the books. And the first team we have Thursday night, Dolphins.
Well, let's talk about last week's game. Oh yeah, we are.
That's what we're doing.
Well, speaking of the Dolphins.
Dolphins and Bengals.
Dolphins, Tua should have never been playing that game.
Yeah.
Because the week, and Amazon people are so stupid. I don't know how they got for the announcers over there. Get some new. God, I hate this. We need to get a light in the room too, because that banner's blocking the light. That's what I forgot today at Walmart.
You went to Walmart?
Yes, this
yeah.
morning. That's why I wasn't home on time to wake you guys up. But anyways, Tua should have never been playing that game because Sunday before against the Bills,
Yep.
we should say 4 days before,
He got a concussion and
went back in.
Yeah.
And they said it was back and ankle. I've never seen somebody with a hurt back and ankle clear the cobwebs out of their head, get up, stumble, fall to the ground, get up, and continue to be disoriented. The team doctor did get fired. The team neurologist, he's
Didn't
gone.
Matthew Stafford hurt himself and went back in?
It was his shoulder, though. That was when he was with the Lions against the Browns. That was completely different. It wasn't a concussion. Oh, that was a long time ago. But he shouldn't have been playing Thursday. But let's see. The Amazon people said, well, that happened a week ago. Well, no, that happened Sunday. And then you go to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, third. No, it happened 4 days. 4 days ago. Wasn't pretty. Hold on real quick, guys.
Teddy Bridgewater is the backup.
Yes, he is.
For the Dolphins. I didn't know that.
I did. I wasn't watching the game, or but the hit looked pretty nasty on Thursday night because his hands were like I don't want to show the hit. We don't need to show the hit again. We're like that. I don't know if you saw it. He didn't watch the game. Well, his hands looked really bad. They're like zombie fingers. You know what I'm talking about? Those old zombie movies. It looked. I'm not trying to make fun of them. It looked horrible. It was a bad hit. By the way, Tua is out for next week.
Yep.
But other than that, Teddy Bridgewater came in and played a
1 interception, 1 TD.
pretty good game.
It is 193 yards. It was okay.
That's not bad. I mean,
for
coming in, come cold off the bench.
For the time he got in, too.
Still not bad.
Game. And Raheem Mostert put up 69 yards for 15 carries, and Tyreek Hill put up 160 yards.
I will say this, though, because I told my son I didn't like the white Bengals helmets. They actually look really good with those the white jerseys.
Yeah.
But hey, the high bright side for the Bengals? Couple bright sides, first of all. First of all, they didn't give up a sack.
Nope.
And they're the only NFC North team. NFC North. Sorry, wrong division. If they're in the NFC North, I would be lying. They were the only AFC North team to win, which moved them up from dead last to right behind the Browns in second.
No, they won 2 games.
No, listen, they were the only AFC North team to win in week 4. Because the Browns lost, the Ravens lost, Steelers lost. Spoilers! Yeah.
Joe Burrow had 287 yards, 2 DDs. That's pretty good.
I don't think he got sacked either.
Nope.
That can I remember from watching the game. I don't remember him being sacked at all. So that's also a bright side after being sacked, And 9 times against the Cowboys and 9 times against whoever they played the week before that.
T. Higgins surprisingly had more yards than Jamar Chase at 124 yards, and Jamar Chase had 81.
Well, that computer. So what's the next game we're talking about then?
Next game is
from last week.
Started with Thursday. Giants. No, that's next week. My bad. Vikings Saints.
Oh, the London game. The London game. Close game. I mean, the Saints double-jointed from sending it to overtime. Everybody's questioning the 61-yard field goal, but what they're not questioning was, I think the drive before that, he kicked a 60-yard field goal to tie the game at 25.
I don't remember that.
Or, no, 22. What was the final score again?
It was 28-25.
28-25. So, yeah, he tied it up on a 60-yard field goal to make it 25-25. I thought it was 28-25. So, I'm not going to question the 61-yard field goal because it had the distance. It just hit the crossbar.
Yeah.
That hit the upright.
And the back of the upright, too, which is pretty odd.
Because usually if it's the back of the upright, but I think it's because the way the ball was spinning off the upright, because if you look, the ball was spinning the opposite way. I mean, the Saints were like, yes, no, yes, no. So actually, the Vikings didn't play a good game like they were capable of. I mean, they let the Saints hang around. I don't even think they let the Saints hang around. The Saints, I don't believe, really are that good. Well, you know what? I forgot. Jameis Winston wasn't starting that game. It was actually Andy Dalton. And I would have actually, the 49ers to have gotten Andy Dalton, actually, in the offseason more than... but no, they restructured their deal.
Andy Dalton had 236 yards, 1 TD, no interceptions.
I mean, Jimmy had 239 with 1 TD and no interceptions. Yeah. So, yeah, Andy Dalton, with those kind of numbers, he could have played with the 49ers. I think he should have been Trey Lance's backup. But no, we didn't go after Andy Dalton. I still think Andy Dalton's good. I think he's better than 30 for 30. He's better than 30 for 30, Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston, I think, would have had worse numbers because the week before Jameis Winston's numbers weren't that good. If Jameis Winston can't go this week, I don't know if he can or can't. There's going to be quarterback controversy in New Orleans. Like there's a quarterback controversy a little bit brewing in Dallas. By the way, Jerry Jones said yesterday that Dak Prescott still can't hold a ball good or grip it good. So it looks like Cooper Rush is going to be playing again. For any fantasy owners out there.
Versus Lions. I didn't really watch the game, so...
I didn't watch the game either, but...
Geno Smith, 320 yards.
Yeah, but who were they playing?
Lions.
They were playing the lowly Lions. I mean, the Lions, they're still the Lions. They still suck. I mean, I guess Lions could be a good team because they did come back if they had a better defense, definitely a better secondary. Because, I'm sorry, Geno Smith is not that good of a quarterback. It should have never...
Jared Goff had 378 yards, 4 TDs, and an interception.
Because the freaking Seahawks, like the Lions, suck. You had a sucky team versus a sucky team. I think somebody is trying to compare that as an argument for that I was having. But yeah, I didn't watch that game either. I saw a little bit of the highlights. It's just, shit versus shit, and shit won.
Jets, Steelers.
How? Just how? I mean,
Zach Wilson, 252 yards.
I think I know turnovers. Because when they put the rookie QB in. But, you know what? No, because the Jets had to need that TD at the end to save him with like 22 seconds left. True. Which I'm still questioning. I think that ball is coming loose before the Jets running back is breaking the plane of the goal. The Jets got lucky to come out with that win. Yes, there's Steelers rookie QB Pickett threw picks 3 times, but he also ran for 2 touchdowns, threw for more yards. I think he threw for more yards.
He had no TDs.
He had no TDs. But what was Mitchell Trubisky's stat line?
84, 1 interception.
And that was in 1 half. And what was Pickett's?
123 interceptions.
So more yards than Trubisky. The 3 interceptions didn't help. But that's not why they lost. They lost because their defense couldn't keep the Jets out with 22 seconds left, which I'm still thinking is a fumble. The Jets are now 2-2. The Steelers are 1-3, and I believe Cody Pickett's going to start again.
Cody Pickett.
Cody Pickett.
Cody Pickett.
Cody Pickoffs. Right now, he'll get better, I think. I mean, he wasn't taking any first-team reps. Good job. I don't have my paper in here with me to remember who played all last week.
Well, my computer kind of is loading right now. So, next game was one team.
We'll go Raiders Broncos.
I didn't really see any of that either.
Well, yeah, they didn't. I didn't see it either, but we can go there. The Raiders had no wins coming in 0-3. Broncos are 2-1.
And we said
2-1. And we were the ones. We actually picked the Raiders. We said the Raiders would get their first win. The Raiders would actually be ahead of the Broncos right now if the Raiders would have won one more game.
Yeah.
But they didn't. Ugly game. Russell Wilson. is not a great quarterback. Somebody told me that defense was good. Well, if that defense was good, they wouldn't have, I think, given up 22 points to the Raiders, I think is what they scored. I forget what the final score was. It's 22 something. But let me tell you, I mean, all that money should have went to the Broncos kicker. Oh, the blowout game. Who the Chargers just blow out completely out of the water?
I don't know.
See, no one remembers. Okay, then let's talk about another
Oh,
game.
wait. Now with Giants.
The Giants
Bears.
and who they play? Bear.
No, Bears.
I guess the Bears aren't for real. The Giants are looking actually pretty decent on defense, and Saquon Barkley is back.
Beast.
Daniel Jones got hurt that game, so if they then their backup quarterback, whoever the hell that is, he sucks, got hurt that game too. So the Giants ended up running after that.
Tyrod Taylor's back.
Tyrod Taylor, my God. After Tyrod Taylor got hurt, they put Daniel Jones back in, but he never was underneath center. They ran the rest of the game after Tyrod Taylor got out of the
Barkley
Wildcat.
had 146 yards with 31 carries. Average of 4.7.
Man, the Giant 3-1 Giants. Maybe it's something to those 80s or 90s. 80s, 90s jerseys, because they've worn those 80s, 90s jerseys so far, and they've won in them.
Listen, Daniel Jones had 68 yards.
Because he got hurt.
I'm joking. Yeah, 11 average. Yeah, that was it. Oh, Teddy Bridgewater. What? No, never mind.
Remember a place where the
Yeah, my bad.
Dolphins, like I said, Bridgewater, I think the Dolphins can win with Bridgewater. They're capable of winning. I don't know. We'd have to see who they play next week for me to really think about that one.
This next game I heard was really close. That's why I heard. Titans versus Colts. I heard it was close.
Why'd you pick the Colts?
I thought they were going to win.
The Chiefs game must have fooled you. The Chiefs game must have really fooled you. I picked the Colts that game. My son picked, or no, I picked the Titans that game.
Matt Ryan didn't do bad. 336 yards, 2 TDs, and 1 interception. That's really not that bad.
Turnovers will kill you. But then again, the Titans' defense really hasn't been good. They've been up and then been down. I mean, the one thing that's saving them is Derrick Henry. But Derrick Henry was hurt last year, but somehow Ryan Tannehill was the one saving him. They were the number 1 seed. They were looking like they're going to be struggling, but
who?
The Titans.
Oh yeah.
Now they look actually okay. They look decent. I mean,
still need some work.
Yeah. Well, duh. Didn't say that. They didn't.
What?
Okay, we'll talk about the game we did see while you're searching up games on your computer there.
No. You have to save that one for last.
I'm not talking about the Monday night game.
Oh.
I'm talking about...
No, be quiet.
I'm talking about the...
Chargers-Texans.
I was not talking about the Chargers-Texans.
34-24, 1 by 10.
It wasn't as close as the score says it is, because the Chargers were at one time just beating the brakes off the Texans. The Texans scored in garbage time.
Justin Herbert, 340 yards, 2 DDs.
Austin Eckler?
60 yards.
They got more than that.
Nope. I don't know how you put me up so much points, but
okay, because...
but he has 40 passing yards, also.
40 receiving yards on top of the 60 rushing. So he had like 100 yards, basically. Told you. Austin Eckler was a beast that game. Probably helped the Chargers win, but then again, they better beat the Texans. I think any hurt quarterback could beat the Texans, because I think Burrow's ribs, not Burrow, Herbert's ribs, sorry. I think his cartilage,
340 yards.
I think his cartilage is still cracked, though.
Browns v. Falcons.
Really, the Falcons? How the Browns still in first place? That's right, everybody else lost. But still, how the Browns lose to the lowly Falcons? I'm looking right behind this, guys. I guess they can't be lowly. I mean, they're in second place in their division. What's their record?
2-2.
But isn't the Browns 2-2?
Yeah. Marcus Mariota only threw for 139 yards.
Man, that's great, though.
1 interception, no TDs.
What did Brisket do? What did Briskets do for the Browns?
What did Biscuit do?
Brisket.
Biscuit?
No, Brisket.
234 yards, 0 TDs, 1 interception.
Well, I'm sorry, Brisket. You got to throw some past TDs, and maybe that's why the Browns lost. I mean, that interception doesn't help either. Especially Mariota, who's not really a great quarterback, doesn't throw any interceptions.
Total yards, Browns beat them in. Passing yards, Browns beat them in. Rushing yards, Falcons beat the Browns in. And yards per play, the Falcons beat them in.
Sounds like the Browns should have won, but any given Sunday, like I said, the Browns are just trying to hold down fort until Deshaun
They each
Watson
allowed one
returns.
sack, and each allowed 3 punts.
Deshaun Watson needs to be working out, or he's got to be rusty when he
Here's
comes
why.
back.
Falcons penalty yards 1 for 15, and penalty yards for the Browns 7 penalties for 51 yards,
Not really. I think it's that one turnover.
and 1 fumble. The Browns had 2 turnovers. One
No,
fumble and
that's
one
what
interception.
probably did him in.
Probably.
Probably the 2 turnovers. Turnover the ball. Hey, when the turnover margin, usually you win the game.
Someone called you, but that's what I was looking at. But now
yeah,
we got
it's a
the
telemarketer. So
Cowboys, Commanders. I knew this was coming.
this was.
Let's be honest. We
We knew the Commanders were going to lose. I mean, Carson Wentz. My God, where the hell did he go that MVP year? Oh, that's right. I already told you my theory on that. I think I told you guys that. He has never looked that same since he sustained that knee injury at the end of the season against the Rams.
And
Near the end of the
Cooper
season.
Rush, 233 yards, 2 TDs, no interceptions.
I'm telling you, he's 4-0. He's 3-0 this year. 4-0 as the starter. That's why there's a QB controversy. That's why Dak wants to come back this week. He's not going to because he can't grip the ball. You're not going to have a quarterback out there to grip the ball. If Dak can't come back, would you want him back right now?
No.
The way that Cooper Rush is playing, you got to go with a hot hand, right? Because I remember Jim Harbaugh saying you got to go with a hot hand. The hot hand right now is Cooper Rush.
Well, we all saw this next game coming too. Philadelphia 20. Wait, what? Was that close?
Yeah, it was. Actually, the
29-21.
Jaguars jumped out to a 14-0 lead, which actually surprised me.
Oh, yeah.
The Jaguars, yeah, we did expect them to lose. I don't think we're expecting it to be an 8-point game, being at that. I don't think we're expected to be that close. The final drive never happened
I feel it's
because Trevor Lawrence fumbled the ball and the Eagles recovered. But man, I'm telling you, the Jaguars are still better than last year. Trevor Lawrence is better than last year.
4 fumbles lost for the Jaguars, and 1 interception, 5 turnovers.
And the Eagles still almost lost. That tells you that this Jaguars team might actually be pretty good. If they can keep the turnovers down, they're going to win some games. More games than 2.
Okay, next game we have the.
And they actually have a good coach in Doug Peterson, so I think he'll get that.
Bills Ravens
right.
close, really.
It didn't look like it was going to be a close game.
Yeah.
At halftime, it was 20-3, and it ended up being 23-20. No, 27-20. But I have to disagree with John Harbaugh on that 4th and goal. Yeah, if Deshaun Jackson could have found Lamar Jackson, if he could have found Dervay or whatever his name is,
Devin Duvernay.
yeah, if he could have found him right away and thrown that ball sooner, that's a touchdown, not a pick. But I disagree with John Harbaugh there. You kick the field goal. But here's what John Harbaugh said. Yeah, but a touchdown beats you. Well, idiot, but a field goal beats you because of the turnover. Well, no shit, touchdown beats you. At worst, you're asking your defense to do something they didn't do in the second half, which is to stop the Bills and try to hold them to a field goal. Kick the field goal. Go up by 3.
Yeah.
You had no momentum going the second half. Get
No.
something going your way by kicking the field goal. At least go up by 3. The worst that happens is the Bengals tie you. Or the Bills tie you, sorry.
Yeah, the Bills tie you, yeah.
The Bills tie you. The worst that happens is the Bills kick a field goal and they still beat you because of that.
Yeah.
But you say, well, touchdown beats us either way. Well, no shit, touchdown beats you either way. Actually, a touchdown doesn't beat you either way because you threw that interception. All the Bills need now is a freaking field goal and they beat you. But they got the touchdown and covered all the bases. And you know what? Bills, good team. Ravens are really struggling on defense right now, and they need to put it together on defense because they're not going to go anywhere if they can't.
Cardinals, Panthers. Whoever saw this game coming this way, in the Cardinals' way, I don't know what to tell you because, I saw.
I think you did. I think you picked the Cardinals, but I picked the Panthers, and
You
I think
actually
that's when we
picked
tied.
Why did you pick Panthers?
I don't have my sheet with me. I'm not sure if I picked the Panthers for sure or not. Guys, let me know if you saw the week where we're picking. But yeah, the Cardinals, good game. Beat the Panthers. Baker Mayfield is maybe not as good as we think because the Panthers actually have a good defense.
Hey, guess who plays them next week, though?
The 49ers.
No doubt. Remember the throwback?
Just a little hit, though, on
Throwback
Bosa Mayfield. I don't remember if you remember when the
I
Browns
watched
game.
it. Look, I'll put it up on screen.
No,
for
did you watch the Browns game, though?
When we played
2019, when he played Baker Mayfield? Bosa should have had 3 sacks. He had 2 sacks. The third one, they said Baker Mayfield got rid of the ball before his knee went down, which the 49ers should have challenged. Because Baker Mayfield's knee was down, I'll credit him with a sack. He got 3 sacks, but he was also in Baker Mayfield's face
I'm pretty sure it's right here.
night long. Yeah, they called that an incomplete pass. They
Yeah,
said
but
but it was a sack. Go back.
Did you hear what Debo said after the post conference? I'm pretty sure it'll show it. No, it doesn't. No, it didn't.
No, but I heard what Debo said after they burnt the Rams on Monday night. But we're not talking about that game yet. Why'd you go? Well, we know, but Baker Mayfield, those two have history. Those two have history.
Right here. Watch. Oops,
I mean, the sound needs to be a little bit more so they can hear it too.
No, you kept yelling his name, you said.
So, who?
Bosa kept yelling his
Mayfield?
name.
Yeah.
No, you said Baker. He was like, Baker.
I think he was in Baker's head, no doubt.
No doubt about it.
I mean, you don't have to find it. I mean, yeah. So we were just
I'll play it on the screen for you guys to make sure you guys hear it too.
Yeah, but you just talked about the Panthers and the
Panthers, yeah.
Falcons, but they didn't look that good. I mean, the Cardinals didn't look. The
We
Cardinals.
already talked about the Raiders. Don't need to talk about them. Patriots, Packers, close game.
Oh yeah, but the
24/7.
Packers the Patriots had to go to their third string quarterback. What's his name?
Bailey Zapp.
Zippy. I'm gonna call him Bailey Zippy. He was zipping that ball all over the field, and man, it was close. Game a lot closer than a lot of people thought. I mean, I think the Packers were like double-digit favorites that game.
Yeah.
Because Mac Jones was out, but man, good game by the Patriots. I mean, you're there with your third quarterback, Zippy, 27-24. But man, the Patriots got to find a way to win those close games. They had a couple of them get away. That's why they're in last place in the division right now.
Talk about Chiefs Bucks. Let's just go on.
No, I will real quick. No, this is the reason why. Because even a Chiefs fan talked about this at work. This was not the Super Bowl, but you guys are playing like it was the freaking Super Bowl. You had a chance to beat the brakes off the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl, and you didn't do it. Why was this game? They were acting like it was the freaking Super Bowl. Tom Brady now is 2-5 against Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his 2 wins, I think he'll take those 2 wins over the 5 regular season losses. I don't think he cares about those 5 regular season losses. Because those 2
when it comes important the most.
Those 2 wins were an AFC Championship game when he played for the Patriots and the Super Bowl. But even the guy, Chiefs fan at work, said, I can't believe they're playing like it was a gosh damn Super Bowl. They should have played like that during the Super Bowl. They would have won. I mean, that's what bothered the Chiefs fan at work. I'm evidently expressing his frustration to how he was talking through me, if you couldn't tell. I wasn't frustrated by that game. That game put me to sleep. It was boring.
For real.
It was a boring game. I mean, the Chiefs came out. I mean, too bad that they didn't play like that during the Super Bowl. They would have beaten the Buccaneers. And that was the Sunday night game, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, no. What was the Sunday night game? Are you sure? I thought that was the Sunday night game.
Yeah, that was the Sunday night game. I was playing with you.
So I guess the next game, because we went through all the games.
No, we'll talk about it in a different video. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I guess we'll talk about our team in a different video. So thanks for watching our Week 4 review. But before we go, because it's almost Thursday, our videos usually take a long time to download. We'll just do this now, because I don't know whether it'll download tonight or not. We got to talk about Colts, Broncos for Thursday night. Who you got?
Colts. Sorry, Broncos didn't look good last week. I have the Colts.
Man, this is tough. Both teams really suck. Yeah, Matt Ryan, Frank Reich hasn't played better. That defense is suspect though. But the Broncos let the Raiders win too, so. Oh, that's a tough one. You know what? I'll go with you. What the heck? I'll take the.
Why didn't we do this in a different video too? We're making 3 videos.
Because
one was going to be on next week.
Because the Colts are the tomorrow. Just get that out. Yeah, the Broncos tomorrow. Just get that out of the way. I mean, we could even do like next week's video for next week's game, you know, tomorrow. But yeah, I guess I'll go with the Colts because the Broncos. I mean, you think that the Raiders win? I mean,
that's yours. Oh.
They just.
I'm saying Colts.
All right, well, guys, because our next video.
What are you saying? You never said.
I did. I said Colts. I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I did say. Did I say
Colts?
Colts?
You guess.
I guess. I guess.
They're going to win. I'm telling you.
All right, guys. So that's. I'm gonna try to download 2 videos in one day. That's gonna take a long time.
So we're doing 3 videos.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how much time we have. What time is it? Do you have time? I gotta worry about time. I haven't eaten yet.
4:38.
We might be able to get a 3rd one in there.
All right.
So we'll talk about the Monday game because, of course, we're gonna talk about
our team.
Our team. We gotta talk about our team, right? That's why 3 separate videos. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. That was just a really quick recap. I mean, if you were here yesterday, that would have been a better recap.
Oh my God! So
you gotta tell me where you're going. Yeah, I'm gonna rat you out.
I did not meet. Okay.
No, we're gonna.
Okay. We're done. Okay?
We're done. We're talking about the video. All right, guys. So, hope you enjoyed this video. I will buy a light or even a tripod with a light ring on it. I'm sorry about the light. I mean, we're going all Stranger Things with the Christmas lights, if you can't tell.
What's wrong with the Christmas lights? I love the Christmas lights.
There's nothing wrong with it, but we need light. We need actual light.
I mean, it would be better if it was nighttime, but...
Yeah, it would be, but that would be harder to see. We're even harder to see right now. I like to even wear my hat, you know, forward instead of backwards so they can see me.
I can see. They can see me.
Oh, by the way, guys, like I love my hat.
Hey.
Nick Bosa.
Guys, 30 subscribers, pack of cards. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for even more videos, and we will see you in the next one. What?